So
let us start with the question number 13 now. So if you see here, in a human eye, the distance between the lens and the retina is 17 mm. So they are saying that in a human eye, the distance between the lens and the retina is 17 mm. So means lens is here and the retina is here. So what is the distance between them? 17 mm. So that is only we all knows that. What is that call it as? Anybody tell? Image distance. Do you remember everybody? Always remains constant. Yes or no? All of you? So the light entering the eye
yes,
gets refracted at the cornea and then at the lens. So ciliary muscles in the eye can control the focal length of the lens by changing its shape. So this all information we know. It's no issues. Now, Diana looking at the moon, what is the focal length of the combination of cornea and the lens in Diana's eye at this time? So she is looking the moon. So first of all, you tell me, she is looking the far object or near object. That is what I want. Anybody?
Far object.
far out.
Is seeing the far objects. Am I right or wrong? Yes, everyone. So they're asking what is the focal length of the combination of cornea and the lens in Diana's eye at this time they are asking. So anybody? All of you? Hurry yaar. She's seeing what now? Far object. So far object means object distance is what? Very, very bad right this. Object distance is what? Infinity. So image distance is what? 17 mm. Okay. So then that's all they're asking focal length. So 1 by focal length, 1 by f is equals to 1 by v minus 1 by u because lens correct. So this will become 0. So 1 by f is equals to 1 by v. V equals to 17 mm. So now f is 1 by 1 by f equals to 17 means f is equals to what? Ra? How much? 17 mm. Understand? Harish?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Solve everybody. So she's seeing Diana is looking the moon. Moon means it is at what distance? Far distance. So object is at infinity. Object is at infinity means 1 by infinity is equals to what? 0. So image distance, you see behind the mirror, behind the lens. So it is a positive. So focal length they are asking. Over next. Diana is reading a book kept at a distance of 20 centimeter from her eyes. What is the focal length of the combination of the cornea and the lens in a Dana's at this time they are asking. So anybody? All of you? So what is happening now? Object distance. Object distance is equals to minus 20 centimeter and object image distance is plus 17 centimeter. 17 mm means how much? 1.7 centimeter. Is it right or wrong? If you are saying only correct, it will be. Yes or no, everybody? So they are asking now focal length. So you can find focal length. So what is the focal length? 1 by f is equals to 1 by v minus 1 by u. So you can see 1 by v is 1.7 minus of 1 by u is minus 20. So all of you do it, everybody. So what is the LCM? You can take it. So I will write this one as a 10 by 17. 10 by 17 and minus of minus plus which is equals to 20. So I will take it as a LCM 20 into 17. Do it, everybody. How much is the answer? 17 into 20. Everybody, 340 will be coming. So 340. So here 20 will come. Here 7. Sorry. Yeah, 340 means here into 20, correct? So how much is the answer, everybody? Into 20 means 200. 200 plus 17 divided by 340. So now, which is equals to 1 by f. So 217 divided by 340. So if you make f is equals to 340 divided by 217. So what is the answer? Anybody? Which is equals to 1.56. So focal length is approximately coming. F is equals to, if you have noticed it, 1.5668 centimeter is coming. So now approximately I'll write it 1 point, rounding off if I do, it will come it as how much? 1.5, sorry, 1.6 centimeter. So this I will write as a 16 millimeter. So approximately the focal length is 16 millimeters. Do you all understand, everybody? Yes, please. All of you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So do it, everybody. So object distance is 20 centimeters. So it is object distance is minus 20. Clear, everyone? You have to solve. And image distance is remains constant. The image distance is plus 17. 17 mm it is. So 17 mm means, so 17 mm means how many centimeter? All of you. 17 mm means 1.7 centimeter, because 1 mm is equals to 1 by 10 centimeter. Clear, everyone? Any doubt you can ask me. All of you clear? Next. When Dana brings the book closer to her eyes, the letters appears blurry to her and she cannot read the book. Explain why the letters appears blurry to her. What is the reason? Yes, all of you. What is the reason? Are if you bring closer to less than 25, what is our near point? What is our near point, everyone? The near point of
25
the near point of a human eye is comfortable distance is 25 centimeter. If the object is less than that, already our human eye attains the what? Maximum power. So that what will happen? So there is no further increase in power. So objects are appears to be blur. Or that is general case. But here you see is that when Dana brings the book closer to her eyes, they are not mentioning less than 25. So she is trying to bring closer to her eyes. So the letters appears to blur. So means she is having a defect. She cannot able to read. Near objects cannot able to read. Means the image is forming where? Anybody? Image is forming where? Anyone?
Behind the retina.
Behind the retina. That is the answer. Behind the retina. They are not mentioning less than 25. If they mentioned less than 25, then your answer is correct. The near point is 25 centimeter. So that the eye is already attains the maximum power. But now they are saying when she is trying to bring closer to her eyes, the letters appears blurry to her and she cannot read the book. So means in the sense of what? She is having a defect of vision. What is a defect of vision? Everybody?
Hypermetrophy.
Hypermetropia. And the image will form where? Everyone? Behind the retina. Understand, everyone? Clear? Mitakshri? Abhirami?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So please remember that. See, unless they mentioned 25 centimeter less than, you are not supposed to write normal answer. You have to write always, if it is coming near means in the sense of what is it indicating? She is having a hypermetropia if she is not seeing the near objects. If they mention clearly 25 centimeter less, then it is not a defect of vision. It is already attains the maximum power. That is what you have to remember. So now this question this question you remember again. We will discuss in certain time because this will take more time, and as well as this need to draw also. This question alone I will explain you. So because we want to draw the image also now. So it will take more time. So you just remember this question and we'll go to the next question and we'll make it. So this question you see that. So Manju has two convex lenses P and Q made of the same material as shown in the figure. So this is related to what we studied already. Now she is looking at a printed text in a page using lens P. She noticed that when she slowly takes the lens away from the page, the text turns upside down. When the lens crosses a distance of 10 centimeter from the page, Next, which characteristics of lens P does the distance 10 centimeters signifying? Anybody see that? More than 10 centimeters she is moving, so that letters become upside down. Means it is indicating something. Anybody can tell? Yes, Amma?
Convex lens.
Ma, lens convex, Amma, I know that. That is some parameter. It is a convex lens. Everybody by seeing itself, we can say. So basically, she is seeing the text. She is seeing the text actually. So now text means you all see so magnifying glass. We will work as we will see the virtual and erect and magnified image. Now she is moving the lens from away from the book. So 10 centimeters she went. Then immediately it will be turned up into real and inverted. That is what they are saying. Takes place away from the page. The next, the text is turns upside down. Upside down means what? Upside down means what? Everybody. It is real and inverted. So when the real and inverted images will form, once the lens will goes more than a where? Object is goes more than a what? More than a
10
what?
centimeters.
Focal length. Understanding? So if you take the concave lens, so convex lens, f1, 2f1, f2, and 2f2. So when the object is between optical center and focal length, then it will form virtual erect and magnified image. As soon as the object will crosses more than focal length, then immediately the image will form at the where? Infinity. Then if you are keep on moving, the object image will form here, real inverted. So now 10 centimeter is indicating what? Anybody can tell? It is a what?
Focal length.
It is a what? All of you. That is they are asking. Which characteristic of lens P does the distance 10 centimeters signifying? What is this signifying? What is signifying, Amma? Focal length. Focal length. Very good. Next. If Manju does the same with the Q, at what distance will the inversion of the image happens? Less than, equal to, or more than 10 centimeter? Justify your answer. So for this question, you need complete awareness of this. So let us discuss now how it will be happens. All of you observe very carefully. We all knows that both are same material, but thickness you talk about it. We have to talk about what, everybody? Thickness. So you all knows that thicker the lens, thicker, this is the thicker lens, and this is the thinner lens. Now you tell me, who is having the greater focal length? Thickness increases, focal length decreases, thickness decreases, focal length increases. We all remembered it is inversely proportional. Am I right or wrong, everybody? So at least you tell me, P and Q, who is having a greater power? Anybody?
Q.
Who is having a greater power? All of you.
Q.
Human eye, you remember, human eye. Near objects, thickness increases, power increases, focal length decreases. Far objects, thickness decreases, thickness decreases, focal length increases, power decreases. Do you all remember, everyone? All of you? Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now you tell me, all of you. So what will happen? Anyone? So if Manju does the same with the Q lens, what distance will the inversion of the image will happen? Less than or equal to or more than 10 centimeter? Definitely it will be
Less than.
less than. Why? Because the P lens focal length is equals to 10 centimeter, then this lens is more thicker. Definitely the focal length of this one is less than, the focal length of this one is less than 10 centimeter. I hope you all understand. Any doubt, anybody can ask. Are you understand, guys? Because it is the inversion, opposite. Thickness increases, focal length decreases. What will increase, everybody? Thickness increases, focal length decreases. What increases? Power increases. Even while teaching time also I have taught you. Do you remember, everybody? So thicker the lens, greater the power, lesser will be the focal length. Thinner the lens, greater will be the focal length, lesser will be the power. So definitely it will be less than 10 centimeter. Because of, answer is what? You should write this one. Thicker the lens, greater the power, smaller will be the focal length. Thinner the lens, lesser will be the power, higher will be the focal length. That is what you have to write it. Clear, everybody? Understand? Harish? Abhirami?
Yes, sir.
But this question alone, the reason behind just now I have some work. I need to go somewhere to drop my sister. That's the reason. So the time is not sufficient. I'll teach you in some other time. Okay. Remember this question. Don't forget. Hurry. You tell me some other time. I think Monday's class. Monday after Tuesday we'll study. Okay. Next. Next question. 16th question. A person needs a lens of power minus 5 dioptries. Minus indicating what it is? Concava, convexa? Minus. It is indicating concave. Yes or no? Concave. Correction of his vision. So what is the possible vision defect of this person? Anybody? Concave here is
Myop-
myopia.
Myopia.
Myopia also we can call it as a what? Nearsightedness, or also we can call it as a short-sightedness.
Short-sighted.
Next, what is the focal length of the corrective lens? How to find it? 1 by f is equals to p. Now p of f is equals to what? 1 by p, which is equals to 1 by minus 5 dioptries. 1 by 5 means what? 1 by 5. 1 by 5,
Zero.
Amma.
0.2, sir.
0.2
2.
minus 0.2 meters it is. So which is equals to how many centimeters?
20 centimeters.
20
20
centimeters.
centimeters.
So what is the focal length? 20 centimeter, minus 20 centimeter. That's all. Because it is a concave lens. That is what. Next. This question yesterday Mitakshri asked. Do you remember Mitakshri? The same question it is. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes. The lens made up of material with a refractive index 1.5 is immersed in a liquid with a refractive index 1.5. See that refractive index of lens is equals to refractive index of liquid. Both are same. If the refractive index is same means we all people knows that. If I take both refractive index is equal, like refractive index of lens or glass, refractive index of liquid. So what will happen? Whatever the way I insert the light, it will goes in a what line? Same refractive index means. Everybody? It will goes in a what line? All of you. Refractive index of 1 is equals to refractive index of 2 means it will goes in a what line? We all studied. Anybody? It will goes in a what line? Straight line. However, you can insert. If you insert like this also, it will goes in a straight line. If you insert like this also, it will goes in a straight line. Over. The same thing will happen. Very good question it is. Yesterday only she asked. I am explaining now. So the diagram below shows how two rays on the lens when it is immersed in the liquid. So both densities, see, it is entering here. Now the liquid is immersed it is. Now liquid is and the lens both are having the same refractive index, means in the sense of light will goes in a what line? Everybody. Light will goes in a what line?
Straight line.
Light will goes in a straight line. So just extend it with your scale. So you'll get the answer. Because of, you write it. What is the reason? Everybody? If you shows the bending, be very careful. If you, there even they mention